Starting off strong, boys. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, morning, afternoon, whatever we got going on. You got a Blazer on Team Blue playing out to the Red Paladin. We got Body Count. Is he playing that sub? He is playing that sub. Massive tusks for daggers from Uldir. And then we got ourselves Seavark playing, I want to say Fire. We got ourselves Rain playing Boomy. And Zachary as a Fury. And we got ourselves Team Red with Axe Bane. We got ourselves Lovely Kids playing, I don't even know what spec. Beast Master, it looks like. Psych as a Demon Hunter. We got Zathun as a Boomkin. We got ourselves Zulalu. Zulalu, I'll ask Zulalu, be out of cat form and out of stealth unless you're dueling. Thank you. There's one out of town the Pharaohs get, where every time they crit, they actually get like a bit of extra health on a short cooldown. So by Zulalu being in cat form, he provides everybody that buff. We don't want him to be in that buff. I think that's too much. He wants to say, yeah, there we go. He's doing fine. Lovely gets to take a lot of damage from Blazer already. Is Blazer popping off wings? That's going to be safe to trick even a turtle shell out of Lovely kills that early on. Oh my goodness. And even got a Dire Basilisk crawling up on the ramp. That Dire Basilisk can't even get off of there. By the time it reaches Blazer, that thing is definitely going to be despawned. And Blazer's continuing to hammer damage into Lovely. He's even going to go for a bit of flashlight. And it's going to go back out there as soon as he has the globals he needs. And actually, Lovely gets super low. Doesn't have any defenses. And by the time Dire Basilisk even made his way just to even see Blazer, I would think a big creature like that would have poor eyesight. So by the time that they could even see what the hell it's looking at, it was despawn. Psych going up next, having to go over some Blazer. It's going to get hit with a Hodge. It's going to be a trinket immediately out of Psych. Blazer trying to see if he can catch himself a quick heal before he can get a kick by Psych. This still is an opportunity for Psych in the future. He's going to get a imprison onto Blazer. He's going to go for that minute-long wings. Couple flashlight heals. Not going to be interrupted. Does get interrupted. Locked on a bubble for a quick moment, but it's not going to take enough damage to force a bubble out of him early on. That's going to be Psych actually dipping under. Not really sure if that is what they're meant to do, but they are going to have to get back up a ramp. Blazer was able to catch up on a little bit of health. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance to delay any kind of damage out of Psych. This is where Psych does need to get as much mobility to get the hell away from Blazer. It's going to go for a self-heal with Crucible. Stun onto Blazer from afar. Try to see if he can break that Shield of Vengeance with I-Beam. That's going to be Darkness. It's not going to be enough of Darkness to absorb it. Actually did absorb all that Shield of Vengeance damage, and Blazer is going to get away from him for a moment. Hodge coming down. No trick unavailable. Psych is super low, and Blazer's looking to finish him off. Back-to-back Templar's Verdicts, taking out the Demon Hunter, and up next is going to be Zulalu. Zoo is getting open right here. That's going to be Blazer popping out the middle-long trinket, middle-long wings. And it's going to go for quite a lot of damage. Is that middle-long wings, actually? Could that be real wings right now, actually? What is your other cooldown that you have next to wings? It looks like there's some sort of cooldown he used. That's going to be lots of resources for him. Zulalu's taking quite a lot of damage. Thorns are up. Blazer's going to go for a bit of a self-heal. Hodge onto Zulalu. He's going to trick it out of it. Has Skull Bash. Actually tried to Skull Bash. Blazer missed that Skull Bash by a bit. That's a pretty big bite into Blazer. And Blazer taking all that physical damage back to back, just healing through it. That's going to be a Blessing of Protection for him, man. He's going to be safe and comfortable for quite a bit with a Blessing of Protection. Zulalu needs to focus on him, catching a resell, maybe get himself a little bit of a heal. Try to see if he can deal with Blazer in any way possible. That's going to be Blazer with a minute-long wings coming out, but that's going to be a hand of freedom for those roots. And Zulalu looking just to run away from those wings ASAP. It's going to be able to get away from them. Trying to catch his restealth if at all possible. Blazer denied that restealth. Zulalu is going to burn some ability to try to see if he can disengage from Blazer for just a moment. Catching the regrowth over two. Blazer's going to be on the other side of the ramp. Zulalu is going to be able to catch up a bit of yields and even get himself an opener onto Blazer. Unless what? No prowl by the Pharaoh. Looks like it was denied. I would have thought he was shoo-in for that. That's going to be some heals coming in for Blazer as he's just trying to delay a little bit of damage from the Thorns. Just trying to see if he can juke out Skull Bash on Zulalu, but looked like he Skull Bashed something earlier. Hodge to Zulalu. He has no answer for this. Blazer might be able to get enough damage here to truck him down. Has Bubble if he needs to. Might have to use Bubble. Is going to have to trinket out of the bash. Zulalu's trying to see if he can get the hell away from Blazer before he gets completely clapped out in that execute range. Blazer continue to get himself heals back-to-back. Zulalu, not look at that health. It's going to be the shortest stun in the world onto Blazer. He's still continuing to try to get those execute damage onto Zulalu. But looks like the Pharaoh is way too mobile for him. Going to be able to catch a bit of a reset and finally a re-stealth. That's going to be an opener. Still super low on health. Is that a good idea? Super DR'd opener with Rake. At least he gets the bleed rolling, and that bleed is going to be empowered from stealth. Going to be Thorns of Zulalu. Blazer is going to pop wings right here. Try to see if he can take a few globals in order to clap on Zulalu. It does take only 3 globals in order to end him. Only 3 abilities that even got hit with those Thorns. And Zathun is up next. Zathun went for a bit of a... What was that? It was a bit of Typhoon onto Blazer? Is that what it was? I don't know if that was going to be the talent to run. Like, Boomy is in EU at least, ran Root. That was really, really nice. Integral Roots try to come out of the Blazer. Does land it with a DOS. Does he go for the Solar Beam as well? Zathun is going to pop into Boomy form, and it's going to go for the massive laser beam from the sky, trying to generate resources. He's even going to burn his High Mountain Tor and Rachel to get himself a charge around the corner to stay on Blazer. Going to go for Lucid Dream in order to get himself a lot of resources. Going to get a lot of Star Surges back to back, but Blazer got wings of his own. Going to be Thorns for Zathun, but that's going to be Shield of Vengeance for Blazer. Popping into Bear form, trying to see if he can bear the damage. It's going to pre-Bardic Skin before those Thorns do pop the Shield of Vengeance, and it's going to be able to knock back the Paladin. Maybe that's exactly why you went for it. Rebuke onto that heal, however, denying Zathun any kind of self-heals. Got out of all cooldowns. Bardic Skin is down, and he's going to get clapped down with full set of wings with a Templar's Verdict. Axebane Hoof tried to see if he can intercept Blazer. Does not quite land it. Going for that charge, but didn't quite get it close enough or early enough to really catch him. And no slows on top of that either. 5 minutes in, and Blazer is still the only one left on Team Blue, while everybody on Team Red has been decimated. Gonna be a disarm onto Blazer as Axe. Trying to see if he can make a play against Blazer. You're just gonna hand of freedom and walk away from the guy, though. Man, the 30% extra movement speed with Hand of Freedom is so nice for Paladins, dude. Noxious Venom coming in for X-Man. He keeps trying to make that trinket work. I don't know what that trinket does. Is that the damage over time it's supposed to do? Is that the damage it was doing? The dot damage? Is that what it's supposed to do? It looks like Blazer is able to heal through it just fine. I would think Cyclotronic would be a better trinket at that point. And actually maybe should pick up a Cyclotronic at this point, you know? Be able to get that laser beam in. Or really any other trinket. Even an Anya's trinket might do more damage. Maybe that thing does a lot. Maybe that thing is a tanking trinket. And he's going to put like poison on somebody and then heal off of it afterwards. Maybe. I've never really seen anybody use that trinket ever. I don't even know what boss it comes from. I would think Underrot maybe. But Blazer is going to continue to try to see if he can play Ring Around the Rosy with Axe. And Axe is kind of out of all defenses, offenses, and a trinket. Actually, perfect setup for Blazer right now. If he can get himself a good setup for a Blood of the, not even Blood of the Enemy, just normal wings, bubbling out of the fear, just not to send it. That's going to be some catch you can play right here with a massive lead for Axebane Hoof. Trying to get away from Blazer's bubble and Blazer's wings. Going to be a stun to Blazer, but he's going to break out of it immediately with a human racial, and is going to be able to clap out Axe at the very end. So that's a fresh one for Blazer. Off the bat, we're getting a 1v5. Alright, boys, let's get another group in here, yeah? Let's get another group going. I missed the only enhancement one have to die before healing surges, man.